Yes, I'm also fine, sir. Thank you for asking. And as an introduction, this is Prem Singh Rawat from Uttarakhand. My district is Pauri Garhwal, and I belong to village area. So my development block is Naindanda Dumakot, and my village is Devaldar. Regarding my qualification, I am B.Ed and postgraduate in English. And regarding my job, uh, I'm an English teacher in intermediate college. That's it, sir, from my side.
Okay. So do you have any YouTube channel?
No, sir, I'm not YouTuber.
I mean, I have seen your most of the videos with some of the best YouTuber. So I thought that you have also created a YouTube channel and you are uploading your videos on your YouTube. But that's great. Okay, so let me introduce myself so that you can know about me. So, sir, my name is Travan Madhesya and I am from Uttar Pradesh. I have done my graduation in BSc last year, and since then I am preparing for government jobs. And along with that, I do run a YouTube channel which is totally based on spoken English conversation. The motto of creating a YouTube channel is just for my motivation and for my memory. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay. So, how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
I have created this channel, since I can say since 15 days back, and I have uploaded at least 15 videos there. Yeah, I have
Okay.
created videos with Asu Official, Karisma Chauhan, Pooja Sahani. I hope you know all the name because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have seen most of the videos you're with them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct, correct.
So
So,
I would like to ask you a question first of all, sir. As you said that you are from Uttarakhand, right?
yeah,
And you are from the village area, and you have done your PG in English, and now you are on YouTube doing a session with most of the people. So what is the reason behind it that you are on YouTube and doing session like this?
yeah. Actually, sir, already I told you that I'm English teacher, but I belong to village area and I'm in doing work in English Hindi medium school, and I have taken all education, my education in Hindi medium. So, as a teacher, sir, it is must to me to speak English fluently. That's why
Yeah.
I'm using these platforms to improve my communication and speaking power. That's it, sir.
Um, that's the great thing that being an English teacher, I can understand that you have to be somehow fluent in English so that when you go into the class,
Yeah,
a student can just make you a teacher, can feel that
yeah,
you are a teacher, because having the knowledge of grammar is not only make you a good teacher. Yes, absolutely, you can teach very well grammar and other things. What is parts of speech, what is figure of speech, and all those things. But the matter of concern is just speaking, and for those reasons, you are on YouTube, right? You
yeah, yeah,
want to
correct.
enhance your communication skills and you want to speak good English, and that's the
Yeah,
very great thing. Whatever in you want to make a proficiency, you have to do those things in a practice way. And for spoken, you have to do much more practice. Until and unless you are not going to speak,
yeah,
speaking comes from speaking, otherwise you can't be able to speak.
yeah.
So you said that you're from Uttarakhand. I think Uttarakhand is a city of God, as I know. So how is Uttarakhand right now?
Yeah, Uttarakhand is known land of God. Okay, so
Yeah,
and you belong to UP. So 23 years back, Uttarakhand was the part of UP.
yeah,
UP is the mother state of Uttarakhand. Okay,
yeah,
and yes, and it established in 2000.
yeah. I
So
know that.
yeah, so regarding the Uttarakhand, it is the belongs to natural beauty because of lots of mountains and forests, okay, valleys, and
Yeah,
many religious places are situated in Uttarakhand, like as Kedarnath, Badrinath,
yeah,
Gangotri, Yamutri, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Tehri, Nainital,
yeah.
and
Wow.
Mussoorie. Lots of religious and holy, and you can say tourist places here. So
Yeah,
in this time, before 1 month back, we faced lots of problem, natural disaster like as flood
yeah,
and you can say landsliding. But right now, sir, everything is normal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Uttarakhand is, is a very beautiful city, as we all know. And since once there was a time when Uttarakhand and UP was, the one part, and in 2000 they were separated from each other, and now it's become another state. And there is so many times the disaster and landsliding is the common thing Uttarakhand, just because there is lots of mountains and all those things. Yeah, right. You are very right, and you have explained in a very good way. So, sir, if I talk about spoken English, so right now, where are you liking, and what do you feel? Where are you feeling any challenges? What is the problem do you face in this spoken English while speaking English?
Yeah. Sir, when I did postgraduate in English, at that time I studied English as a subject, not as a language. Okay. And right now, day by day, in every sector, in every field, the importance of English is increasing, and it is
Yeah,
required every field, and because this is the global language. So at
yeah,
present, as a teacher, I'm facing lots of problem, especially speaking. So when I enter in my class, and my students also want to learn English, they want to become fluent speaker, because they are well known about the importance of English. So when I
yeah,
enter, yeah, so when I enter my in my class, before starting the lesson, roll number wise per student, presenting their topic 5 to 10 minutes, roll number wise. Okay.
yeah,
Nine, as per their capacity, as per their ability. There is no foundation of grammar from my side, because
yeah,
already I am not perfect in English speaking,
yeah,
especially. So
yeah,
then when my student presented the topic, after completing his or her topic, other students will create the question related to his or her topic. Like as some students presented the topic my country. Okay, suppose
mm,
sixth class students presented the topic my country. Then other student will ask, who is the current prime minister of your country?
mm,
Where is the capital of your country? How many states are
mm,
in your country? Okay, like this. So my students also improving their English with me. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
already I explained about my condition to my students, because yes, I have taken degree. At that
yeah,
time, I did English only as a subject for getting good marks for qualify. But right now, I'm doing practice with you. So I'm
yeah,
with you as a learner, as a beginner, as a student. So my student also creating English atmosphere, and they are taking interest. And my students right now, uh, 80% my school is Hindi medium, and it is surrounded in the village area. So 80% I do English language there.
yeah.
So my so so my so so this type of problem I face, because sometime I stuck during the conversation. So
Yeah, sir, I have done some of the session with like the people who have done their MBA, the people who have done their MCom,
yeah,
and they are unable to speak fluent English. And it is happening just because in colleges, in university, people just make you teach the only the academic part. Like if
yeah,
you if you have done your MA in English, then they only will teach you literature. They are not going to teach you how to focus on your communication skill, how to speak in fluent English. This is not the part of our syllabus, and this is the very big fault of in our education system.
yeah,
This thing should be included, and if you in this time if you not inculcate those things, then the impression when you go into the classroom your student will somewhere or other will think that this teacher don't know anything. This is a
yeah,
kind of thing in India happening right now. If you are very fluent speaker, people and society will going to know that this person is very good, this person is very intelligent and other kind of thing. I know that
yeah,
you will have a very good command of grammar and all those things, right? But after that you are facing a problem is of speaking. But you are doing the very good thing that you go into the class and tell your student to please give your introduction, give your representation 5 minutes. And when they speak, you also try to do communicate with them. You convey your idea, you listen their idea, how they are speaking. So you can learn in this way. And other than this, you are making some time. I hope that you are coming from your school right now, and then you are doing this session. I can understand your problem and all those things, that you are doing very hard work. When I have seen your first video where you are lacking very, lacking, you are fumbling. But now the time I am looking at you, that you have gradually you have improved your English. You are speaking in a fluent way somehow. And I hope when you have done, more 20 or 30 session, you are going to be fluent enough, because you have the very good idea of about grammar and all those things. Only you need to do is practice. And once
Yeah.
you do 30 or the 40 conversation like this, you are going to be fluent. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Initially when I was doing my video, I have also very good command of grammar, as I think, just because I am a CGL aspirant. So in CGL preparation, teacher bring all the, grammar and all those things bring on the table, that you have to learn everything in a very good way, because in CGL examination, English is asked in a very deeper way. you know
Okay.
and for those reasons I am preparing. So I have completed all the portion of grammar, so I know that grammar is how much important. But the problem is speaking English, and for those reasons I am also here on YouTube. So sir, you are improving very good, and you are doing very well in your journey. And thank you for giving me the chance to do this session, first of all. And second question I am going to ask you, that other than doing this session in class, school, what are you doing for spoken English? Do you watch any video, audio podcast, and do you listen any English music or something like that? Please explain how are you working on English right now?
Yeah. Sir, for my improving of English, sir, I'm doing, I'm watching every time conversational videos. And I'm
Yeah,
also, yeah, I have been using, AC Fluency application, Hybro, B Angrez,
yeah,
okay, and
yeah,
one
yeah,
WhatsApp, central WhatsApp group. So I'm doing every time and I'm doing practice. And so, I belong to village area. When I visited my school, so my school is 2 kilometers away from my home. So I visit my school on foot, on foot.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
at that time, I listen conversational videos, different
yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
That's great. That's
and
great. Uh,
I share my conversational videos with my students because in their WhatsApp group.
Yeah, that's the very good thing, sir. Yeah,
Yeah,
this kind of dedication need, that you are making some time when you are walking for 2 kilometers, you are, listening those things, and you are. This is the thing, you are looking very passionate about this language, and only this kind of dedication need to learn not only English but anything. When you have some kind of passion that I have to learn, then you can make your time for this. And you are doing very good things, that when you are walking to the school, you are listening. And listening is very important. When you listen how someone is speaking, how he is using the sentence structure while speaking, so those things set up in your mind in a subconscious way, and when you speak, those things comes in your mouth automatically. You don't need to make sentence and other things. As we are speaking Hindi, so we don't teach grammar and those time when we are very little. Those things happening just because we are surrounding by English. And now the times we are doing the same. We are listening, whatever we are doing, trying to do everything in English, whether it is reading something, whether it is listening something, whether it is speaking something. Every time, everything we should do in English. And once we surround ourselves like this, definitely we are going to achieve our goal, that one day we have to become a fluent speaker. And
yeah,
definitely this kind of dedication, and I don't know what to say, but I can say that while talking with you, I am gaining some confidence that this kind of dedication in this age, while having your PG degree, you are coming out of your box without thinking that what other people say. You are working hard on your language. This is the very great thing, and people will going to inspired by you, just because most of the people think that, okay, I have done my PG. If I will go on the YouTube and say that I don't know how to speak English, then people will make fun of it. But
yeah.
by looking at you, they will come out of their home, they will come out of their comfort zone, and definitely going to start learning this language. So
Yeah.
as I know, I have asked so many questions to you, so this is your turn. You can ask any question to me if you have in your mind.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, sir, you are speaking very well and you belong to UP. So, have you
Yeah.
taken your education in English medium or in your native language?
That's the very interesting question. So, sir, I belong from also village, and in UP, you in most of the school, if you see in village, they are all from the Hindi medium school, and since our graduation, I have done everything in Hindi.
Okay.
I don't belong from a English medium background and all those things. I have done my graduations everything in Hindi. Yes, the grammar portion which comes in my skill when I was preparing for CGL examination. I take online classes where teacher teaches, but they don't teach us how to speak English. But for spoken English, idea and motivation comes when I watch some video of podcast of Ranbir Alabadia and other podcast. When I see someone like how they are speaking, like Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, the way they speak is really inspired me to speak and become a fluent speaker. So when I saw their video, I get some motivation that I have also I also want to speak like this after 2 months, after 5 months, yeah, after 1 year. So when I saw those things, I started learning. I started watching conversational video. I listening while I was sleeping. I try to put earphone in my ear and try to listen audio podcast and try to watch video podcasts. Also try to watch so many self-help content on YouTube in English. And other than this, whatever I consume the content, I try to consume every content in English, whether it's a fun video, whether it's a real video, whether it's a news or whatsoever. Other than this, I also use as Fluency app, OpenTalk, Duolingo, and English Yari, and all those apps. I use
Okay.
only free apps. I don't pay. I don't pay any money because I can't afford. So I try to use these free apps to talk on audio call. But talking on audio call or doing chatting in English is the other thing. But
Yeah, yeah,
speaking in front of camera is need a different kind of confidence. You have to feel confident. And the problem I face right now is when someone asks me a new question and if I don't know anything, I stuck. So this kind of problem I am facing right now. So have you come ever in UP, sir? Uttar Pradesh, have you come ever?
yes, I visited some parts of, Ghaziabad, Noida.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I am also looking. I am also looking to visit Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is very beautiful city. Just because it's a very the distance between UP and Uttarakhand from my place is 1,000 kilometer, and for those reasons I am unable to visit. There are some good university like Devbhoomi and other university I know. So I was willing to
Yeah,
take admission, but due to a long distance, I am unable to take admission there. But definitely in future I would like to visit those mountains, valley, and all those things. How landsliding even happening
yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
because everything is very beautiful in Uttarakhand. Yeah,
Yeah. So you are most welcome from my side to visit my Uttarakhand very soon with your friends,
definitely.
family.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. When I will visit, definitely I am going to meet you also, sir, because you are a great teacher and you are very responsible. You are very passionate about your thing, whatever you are doing. I am looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
definitely,
are.
I hope that people will going to enjoy this video conversation. Conversation should be general, and this thing should be like this that everyone going to enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, sir, my question is that you are good speaker and you good hard worker. So, actually, when I will send this video to my students, so from your side, sir, some tricks and tips, some suggestion for my students, please. They will so that they will improve their English and they will pay attention their study and they realize the importance of English. So please some
Yeah.
suggestions.
So sir, as you are teacher, so I hope you know very well about it. So I'm going to say about my experience. Whenever you are going to do it, I am looking right now that the people who have done their BTech, the people who have done their MCom, MBA, and all those things, when they are going to do a job, when they are going to face interview, they are unable to express themselves. They have a very good command over their technical aspect. They have very good command about their academic, whatever they have learned. If I talk about BTech student, they have a very good knowledge about C, C++, Java, whatever the programming language they are learning. But when it comes to face interview in English, they are fumbling. They are unable to express themselves, and it is just because not doing enough practice in English. And if you think that I am going to learn spoken English in just one day, in just one week, you are not going to going to do mastery in it. So you should tell your student that do practice English on the daily basis. English is not a one thing that you are going to speak only and then you are going to make a mastery over it. It will not happen. English has four pillars, that is speaking, writing, reading, and listening. So you have to tell them do all these things. For speaking, you can watch this conversational video. You can send to them. For writing, reading, and grammar portion you are looking at in your school. So you can
Yeah,
tell them to watch more and more English content, watch more and more conversational video. Conversational video is very, very, useful. When you watch conversational video, you find out that how he is talking with, how he is using the gap fillers while speaking when they stuck. When sometimes we stuck while speaking, we use some gap fillers like, well, obviously, absolutely. So these are kind of stuff when your student will watch and listen carefully, when they will observe these things, they are going to learn all these things. So as when I come to on YouTube, before when I come to YouTube, I learn everything from YouTube, just while watching someone on video. So you can tell your student this thing, this is going to be very useful to learn this thing. Yeah, so this is all from my side to your student. You can send this video, I will be very grateful that you are going to send and they are going to watch.
yeah, okay, thank you, sir. And other questions, sir. You belong to UP, so in your locality, in your area, any famous tourist place, any religious place, please explain about that area little bit.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I am from a village. So, if I talk about my, Jila and all those things, district. So, if you know about Gorakhpur, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
belong from there. My chief minister, Yogi Adityanath is belong from, Gorakhpur city, where Gorakhnath Mandir you will find out. And in Gorakhpur, you will find out, Gita Press, where, when you read Gita and something, our religious book is Gita Press is there in Gorakhpur, Gorakhnath Temple, Bihar Park, and there are many things in Gorakhpur. I am unable to recalling right now, like which is the best place. But yeah, in UP there are so many places where you can visit, like Ayodhya. When you go to the Lucknow, there are so many historic places as well. Like from the Mughal emperor, all those things there. Kila and all those things are there in Lucknow. So in every state, if you go out something historical places, if I talk about my near places, then you can find out the Kusinagar, where Buddha and all they have all the Buddha, you can say his I think death place is in the Kusinagar, which is very famous. In I don't know how to say in it English, but I know there. When he sorry, when he got to death, yeah.
Hmm.
So their temple and all those things there is in Kusinagar. So this is the famous places around me. So
But
yeah,
okay, Yogi Adityanath. What is his full name? Do you know?
yeah. Can you say again?
What is the full name of Yogi Adityanath? Do you know real name?
Yeah, I know. Ajay
Yeah,
Vish.
yeah, Ajay Singh Biswa. So
Ajay Singh.
Yogi Adityanath belong to my his native, born and brought up place is my district.
Wow, that's a great thing. Uttarakhand was our part once a time. I don't know why it is being separated. I hope this thing was, one, so we can enjoy more places to go and all things. But this is going to be a nice, that our CM was belong once a time from Uttarakhand. I know
Yeah,
this thing, and yeah.
and his village is Panchur. It is 40 kilometers away from my destination.
Yeah, that's great. So I don't know he goes to their home place or not right now. I think
Yeah,
he is totally involved their politics into their politics. He's looking for the nation and try to make UP to gain so much things. But he is doing a hard work to make our city proud, make our state proud. And I think people is looking in him that he is going to be the future prime minister as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Actually, 6 or 7 months before he visited his native place, and
wow,
yeah, and he met with every villagers and
yeah.
relatives. Okay, 2 days visit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great thing that he visited more places